Developer student clubs train thousands of student developers globally and work with their communities to solve real-life problems.
I'm sure you're curious how it works. Google selects amazing students from across the globe once a year to be bridge the gap between theory and practice for students, but leave a legacy of impact.
Join us. Hi, I'm Erica.
And I'm Komal. We're from Google Developers, and here to tell you about Developer Student Clubs.
Developer student clubs train thousands of student developers globally and work with their communities to solve real-life problems.
I'm sure you're curious how it works. Google selects amazing students from across the globe once a year to be a developer student club lead and start a club on their campus. These clubs host workshops to help students learn about Google technologies.
And they work with local businesses, startups, NGOs, even their universities to build real solutions for real problems.
These leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world.
They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower these students to solve real problems around them.
Through this experience, they not only bridge the gap between theory and practice for students, but leave a legacy of impact.
Join us in building a global community for students.
I'm really excited about this summit because I get to learn a lot of new stuff, and DSC really helps me to identify and make my skills grow.
DSCs are university-based student groups that come together and learn Google technologies from each other.
In DSC, I could not only learn about technical skills related about technology, but also here I could learn about soft skills like leadership, communication, and also mentoring.
I've been developing NLP-based web applications at school, and with the Google technologies and then the summit, I'm looking forward to taking my project to the next level.
We expanded developer student clubs this year to more universities and more countries across Southeast Asia. It is this summit where their journey begins. Over the next 2 days, DSC leads learn vital technical, problem-solving, and leadership skills from Googlers and industry experts before they go back to their universities to train more students, build projects, and contribute back to the community.
The most memorable part of this summit is when we met other DSC leads from different countries, learning their culture and sharing the same goal, and that is helping our fellow students with the use of technology.
The sessions that was most useful for me was how to build community, how to focus and respect the audience.
It's crucial that students are able to see the big picture and prepare themselves for their professional career. And that's what DSC does. It gives them a path for the future.
The DSC journey helped me build my passion in one area of technology and grow my career.
We want you to start connecting with understand your community, understand your university, see what's going on in your city, talk to businesses, talk to NGOs, talk to your university, identify problems, and then work as a group to solve those problems and actually build solutions.
I'd like to make sure that no one in my community is left behind. We're so excited to work with you all DSCs from across the region, to see your career grow and support you solve local problems and create impact in your communities. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Developers.
Okay, so good evening to each and everyone. Welcome to our very first event this school year, DSC Virtual Info Session 2020. Okay, so I know a lot of you are excited to know more about DSC since you have heard about it since last year in the newspaper and online publication. So, to quench your excitements, okay, without further ado, let's begin. So, to formally start tonight's event, our ever dynamic and handsome Dean of the Computer Studies, Engineer Michael Spikuzan, is supposed to give us an opening remarks. However, we all know that he has a very busy schedule, but despite the fact that he is busy, he still prepared an opening remarks for us in the form of a video. So let's watch it together.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Developer Student Club Info Session 2020. The wonderful things about DSC are the opportunities to learn, to collaborate, access to Google Developer resources, and opportunities for free, building real-life solutions to local problems in the community. Get invitations for fully funded traveling opportunities to various events and more. Google Asia Pacific selected students from the Philippines, and 2 students from Crystal College have been selected as a Developer Student Club lead. We have Rona Rose Delagon and Kate Group. Sessions such as this provide a valuable opportunity for the students to widen their perspectives in the world of information technology. We are now in the 4th industrial revolution, where artificial intelligence, virtual reality, biotechnology, Internet of Things, and robotics are the technologies driving change. Don't be just an audience. Be part of the process of building the future. I sincerely hope you will enjoy today. Thank you for your participation, and once again, welcome.
Okay, so that was such a wonderful opening remarks. Okay, so truly it is such a great honor to be chosen as the DSC lead of Crystal Lake College. So before we start our program proper, let's have an icebreaker. So everyone, the link is presented on the screen. Okay, wait, let me just check if it's on the screen. Okay, wait. And we will also type it on the comment section. So please click on the link and join the game. So let's have a little fun. Okay, wait, let me just give you the link.
What is it?
Okay, so here is the link. Okay, I hope everyone will join the icebreaker. So to everyone watching, so please click the link on the comment section and we'll have some fun. Okay, so someone joined. Okay, I can see 9 people watching the live. So can you join the game? Okay, wait, let me just take out my Okay, I guess you can't hear me earlier. So we have 7 players. Okay, we are looking for more. Okay. So can someone join? Okay, so we only have 7 players. So let's just start and then the other players can join. Okay, so let's start. So Uzi will be choosing the word and he will be drawing it to us. So we will be guessing the word. I'll join. Okay, what is that? Okay, can anyone guess the word? What is that? Oh. Oh. No. Okay, so the word is BM. Oh, the car. Okay, so TYM is choosing the word. Let me just exit this for a while. What is that? So someone is saying it's Sir Spike. Oops. Okay, can anyone guess it? You can type it in the comment section so you can help me. Oh, too late. It's a meow nga dako. What is a meow nga dako? Okay. Okay. So guys, if you're having a hard time, there are clues above. Okay. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 blanks. So you can guess a 6-letter word. It's a button. Okay, it's my turn. Okay, so I'm not good at drawing, but I hope I draw it well. It's not an orange. Uh-oh, I can't type. Broom broom. It's 5 letters. Come on. I want a perfect. So everybody on the watching the live, you can join the icebreaker. The link is above. Just click it. Okay, so it's 2 words, 6 letters on the first word, and on the second word, it's just 3 letters. Okay, what is it? What is that? It starts with the letter F. Nice one, Rona. And the second word starts with the letter G. Oh, it's Family Guy. Zizi, it's your turn. Oh, it's so cute. Very good. Who is Zizi? He is such a good drawer. Artist, I mean. Oh, that's why. Okay, so the president of animation is joining our game. Hello. Okay, who is Uzi? Padugay ko. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Uzi, it's your time to draw. Too late, Vlad. So anyone watching the live, so what do you think is that? Shopee. Okay, when you're in IT, you know this one. Okay, everyone got it right. Okay, my turn. Okay, so we're on the last round. Okay, who will win? Okay, so the leading is Sup. And I'm next. Everyone in the chat, I hope you're still watching because later on we will be on our discussion. Last 6 players and the game will end. What is that? Oh, weasel. Oh, it's poop. My drawings are similar to each other. Okay, so we now have the winners. Okay, so congratulations to SUP. Okay, didn't see the actual winner, but I know. Wait, let me just. Okay, go back here. Okay, so congratulations to the winners. Okay, SUP, whoever you are, congratulations. Okay, I hope you can chat it on the comment section if you are SUP. So congratulations. So now that we have got your full attention, let's start our program proper. The people in the pictures are the DSC team last year. So the DSC team consists of 3 departments: core team, technical, and non-technical. Okay, so the core team members have already been decided, but the technical and non-technical departments haven't. So you still get a chance to be a part of our officers. So first, let me introduce the core team. Okay, starting off with yours truly. Okay, so I am Kate Group. I am a second year BSIT student. I am residing at Tawala, Panglao. So, manglibre ko og Jollibee og McDo, guys. So, kung gusto mo, doon mo diri sa balay. Joke! Okay, so I love reading books, watching movies, and eating all sorts of food. So, kung gusto mo man libre, hatod lang diri sa bay kay andam kumukaon. Mukbang pata. Okay? So, and let's not forget to study. Kay labaw na kay online karon. So, we always had to consider studying as our hobby. My motto in life is, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. By Audrey Hepburn. Okay, so that is all about myself. Now, let me introduce to you the rest of the core team of DSC for the school year 2020 to 2021. Okay, starting off with our super adorable, creative, intelligent, and supportive DSC advisor, Mom Jed. Unfortunately, she can't be here today because of some personal reasons. But okay, let me just introduce her to all of you. Mom Jed is a faculty of the Computer Studies Department. She graduated as Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, as I guess with flying colors, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure it is cum laude or summa cum laude. Okay, so she is very smart, okay? And her motto, not really a motto, her Bible verse or the verse she lived in is, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Okay, so now I would like to introduce to all of you the founder of DSC here in our chapter, Crystal Lake College, and our managing director for this year, Miss Rana. Okay, so I'll let her take the floor. Okay, meet Rana.
Hi, everyone. So, I'm Rana Rose Dalagon, second year BSIT student, and I'm the previous DSC lead of Crystal E College 2019 and 2020. So now I'm the managing director of this club. So my message to all of you is that I hope that you will enjoy this live stream that we've prepared for you, and I hope that you will learn something from us. So without further ado, let me introduce to you our assistant lead. So come on, assistant lead, introduce yourself.
So, hello guys. I hope you enjoyed the icebreaker. So, let me introduce myself first. I am John Stewart Divina Gracia, a second year SIT student. Um, my motto in life is nothing in life to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Marie Curie. So, guys, I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy our live stream. So, guys, so let me introduce to you our senior programmer. So, she's a third year SIT student. So, Tijo, are you there?
Okay, so unfortunately, Ate Joanna can't attend this evening because of internet connection problems. But okay, let me just give a few introductions for her. Okay, but do you want to say it, Stuart, or I'll do it?
You'll do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, so thank you, Stuart. Okay, so Ate Joanna or Joanna Camille Butil is a third year BSIT student, and she is a writer. I guess in Wattpad. Okay, so if you wanna read her stories or read the stories she made, go to Wattpad and search Weirdoso. Okay, that is her username in Wattpad. Okay, so she is very talented. She is very smart, and she believes in the motto, which is to go with the flow. Okay, so she is such a happy-go-lucky type of person, and she's a dancer as well. Okay, so now let's proceed to the next senior programmer. Mute. Excuse me, Ralph, you're muted.
Hello. Hello, I'm a senior programmer at DC. I am Ralph Ken Barrios. And I am a BSIT 4 student. And just go fight. Thank you. And do I have to introduce anyone?
Would you like to introduce the next one? Or I will take...
You can take the lead if you want.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So the next ones are the junior programmers. So we have two junior programmers. Okay. So starting off with...
Hello everyone. Kumbanwa, good evening everyone. So my name is Maris Bagtaten, a second year student taking up DSIT. My position last year in DSC is director of event and workshop, and this year I am the one of the junior programmer. And my message for everyone is we hope that after watching our live info session, you will be interested to join the DSC-CeC. And thank you everyone for watching our first ever info session this school year here in Facebook. And so let me introduce to you my fellow junior programmer.
So hello, good evening. Madungog ba? So yeah. So my name is Joseph Vladimir Calzado, but you can call me Vlad for short. I'm BSIT student, second year in Crystal E College. So My position is junior programmer in DSC. So my message to viewer is I hope nga maka-learn mo bisag gamay ra gud nya ma-inspire mo join sa DSC para madaghan-daghan pod ang DSC members. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for introducing yourselves. Okay, so now that you've known everyone in the DSC core team, okay, let's start our program proper. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show his. Okay, so that is his presentation. Okay, he believes in the motto good artist copy and great artist steal. Okay, so now let's proceed to what is DSC. Okay, so I guess every one of you came here to know what is DSC. Okay, so we have here Kuya Ralph to explain it further.
Hello again. So what is DSC? DSC stands for Developer Students Clubs. It is a community group for students from any academic background in their undergraduate or graduate term. By joining a DSC, students build their professional and personal network, get access to Google developers resources, and work together to build solutions for local problems in a peer-to-peer learning environment. So good collaborates with universities, students who are passionate and growing developer communities and support them with starting students. So, mo to. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Kuya Ralph. Okay, so here in Bohol, we only have one DSC club or only one school who has DSC, and it is Crystal E College. So you must be very proud that you are a part of Crystal E College. Okay, so now let's proceed to the next part. Okay, so once again, thank you so much, Kuya Ralph. Okay, now take the floor, Mr. Stewart.
So hello again. So many of you may think, what is the main goal of this community, the DSC community? So let me answer that question. Next slide, please. So our goal is to create impact students and empower them to impact their communities through technology. So we want students to be involved, to get involved in changing, in creating more innovative technological innovation. So we want you to be part of it. So we may enhance or improve our skills and potentials to be one of the future leaders or any job you want. So we may
Don, you can explain further in our vernacular. Everyone watching is from Bohol.
so Masaya. So which developer student club aims students nga ma-involve sila sa mga different activities, programs, and workshops to enhance their skills in also in making projects that may benefit the community where they belong. So I guess that's all.
Okay, so
So
thank you.
lead.
Yes, thank you so much, Stuart. Okay, so for the vision, okay, here we have Miss Marie.
Hello again, everyone. So, the vision of the DSC-CeC or the Developer Student Club is this. Next slide. So, Developer Student Club is the chosen program for students in the university wanting to grow as developers. And lead, please, next slide. DSC helps students developers learn together and work with their communities to solve real-life problems. DSC is not limited to computer studies students, but it is open to all courses. Even if you are a EDOC student, HRM, BA, or criminology, except for maritime students, maybe because they busy. You can join as long as you have a passion that related to technology. You're welcome to join us, the DEC-CEC. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Maurice. Okay, so now I will explain to you our mission. Okay, so what do you think is the mission of DSC? Okay, so here we go. So in 2019, Developer Students Club will grow to 1,000 universities across the globe, reaching 200,000 student developers who build solutions powered by Google technologies for local problems in their communities. So mainly, the DSC wants us students to build solutions for the problems in our community. Especially now nga nag-experience sa COVID, di ba? Daghan kay tag makitaan nga solution ani mga problema ha. Okay? So that is why DSC is looking for student leads from different schools para ma-impart nila ang ilahang knowledge and by the use of Google technologies para po dira kitay maka-benefit also our campuses as well. Okay, so I guess that is it for the mission. Now, I will be showing a video presentation of how the DSC members from the previous DSC leads and their members developed unique systems and applications. Okay, so here it goes. Okay, let me just move it for a while. So I'm so sorry there was an error, so you didn't hear the audio. Okay, one more. Okay, let me just show it again one more time.
Developer student clubs are university-based communities where students learn about Google technology and use their skills to solve local problems. Welcome to the Developer Student Club's 2020 Solution Challenge Demo Day.
When I came to first year, I found it difficult navigating a lot of facilities on campus. Most first year students, they found it a major challenge. So I said, okay, this is something that we really need to solve. The DSC is a community where students who are like-minded come together to learn technologies in cloud, Android development, and web development. So after a few workshops, I figured that we could solve accessibility for first-year students. We decided to use the more as a use case to build a navigation system using AR technology. At first, people were like, this is really a complex problem to solve. But then after we broke the problem down, we realized that all the technologies we had to use, we had already learned them in our DSC workshops.
When I heard about it, I was like, David, I need to join this project because I was lost basically the entire first academic year. That's what DSC does. It gives you a project and it makes sure that you are well equipped to work on the project.
So we had a lot of volunteers and we broke them into teams. First, we had a Blender team to get a 3D model of the building. Then we had a Unity and Scripting team who got the model and made it interactive and available to the Android team, who built the screens and the app and used Firebase, which stores user data and for business analytics. And we had a UI team who created a designer set and all the dynamic interfaces you see. Last, we had a documentation team who put everything into one file to make it available to the open source community.
My name is Paul and I study chemistry. I got inspired by attending one of the DSC seminars. I'm actually very impressed about my brother's journey here because as a computer science student, I just have to focus on the PC parts, computer building apps, but he has something else to do. But he's still taking some time off to help us and he's really doing a good job. Now I can build Android apps. That means I can use that as a part-time job and maybe chemistry as my full-time job, or maybe the vice versa.
There were times that we had to meet in the evenings. There were times we had to meet early in the morning just to get the project working.
It was hard, but then we looked at the bigger picture and realized that, okay, we can do this. So, yeah, DSC is a family and it's about the learning of teamwork and leadership.
What we've built is not a perfect app, but we've come a long way by being able to use the knowledge that we gained from our DSC workshops. My God, this is cool. Who wouldn't love this?
Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so I hope you learned something from. Okay, let me just show my face first. Okay, because it seems like nobody's talking. Okay, so isn't it amazing to see people building solutions for local problems? I guess we can also do the same thing, especially now that we are experiencing, once again, we are experiencing COVID-19. We can clearly see the problems in our society and put actions into stopping this through DSC. Now, I will be explaining why DSC is doing all of this. In other words, why did Google create DSC in the first place? Okay, so now, let me just check. Can you see the presentation? Yeah, okay, very good. So now, why is DSC doing all of this? Have you ever asked yourself, like, why is Google supporting those classrooms or those schools? For what? Okay, so now there are two reasons. Okay, they want to help the students and the community. Okay, first, the students. They want the students to grow their knowledge and skills in Google and open source technology. Okay, so here, okay, as you can see down below, those are some of this one. Okay, those are some of the open source technologies from Google. So, such as the Google Cloud, Google AI, Firebase, Kotlin, and Flutter. Okay, so later on, Rona will discuss our future activities, which will involve this open source technologies. Okay, so keep watching if you want to know more about this open source technologies from Google. So now, let's talk about the community. What about the community? It already helps the students. Why the community as well? Okay, so they want the students to use their skills to solve local problems with technology. I know you've heard it 100 of times, or a lot of times. We've always repeated that DSC wants to solve local problems, but it's true. They really want to solve local problems. And from the videos you've seen earlier, it has solved problems in, where was that place, Ghana, and even the last video was from Ateneo de Manila, okay, University. So they built that app because they saw that there is some problems, like they don't get the full access of the apps. They don't even apps, not the apps, the clubs of Ateneo. So they don't even know that club exists. So that is why they made the Pavilion app, so to help students or to orient students what Ateneo has to offer. Okay, so I hope we can also create solutions here in our community. Actually, we've already planned last year. Okay, so I guess Rona can share what we've planned last year, but we weren't able to put it into action because of the outbreak of COVID-19. What was it again?
Yeah, we're planning to have the augmented reality app, but due to the COVID and also we also lack of resources, like we don't have all the knowledge to invent it. But the main reason is mainly about the COVID. We can do a lot of talks because because of the communication. Because we all know that in Panglao, hinay jud ang signal nila. And bisan pag mag-Zoom meetings me, hinay jud, so we can communicate properly. So that's
So true. Okay, so thank you so much. And we can't do it this year because it's not relevant because of our current situation, which is the COVID-19. Okay, so anyone have an ideas in which solution we can help in our society? So please leave it on the comment section for us to decide on. Okay, so now, okay, let's go to, okay, thank you, Rona. Okay, so now, are you there, Vladimir? Are you there? Vla? Okay, so it seems like Vladimir is having some problems. Okay, let's just give him a little time. Vla, where are you? Okay, so unfortunately Vla can't be here. Okay, so now let me just explain this sentence. Okay, so DSC bridges the gap between theory and practice for student developers. So we all know that the school teaches us theories of how things are done. Regardless of your course, they would be the one to teach you, okay, how would things be done. But it is up to you as a student to actually put it into action. So DSC will help to bridge the gap of the theory, or which what we learn in school. Blah, are you there? What we learn in school and the actual deployment or actual actions or the actual practice of Okay, especially for student developers. But student developers are not limited to IT students or computer studies students because there are okay. Rona said last year. Hello. Okay, okay. So there's a problem with Bula. Okay, so last year one of the DSC leads is a nursing student, right, Rana? Is a nursing student, and because of his passion about technology, he wanted to share it to others. That's why he became a student developer. Am I right? Was it AC nursing student, or
Yes.
yes, you're not even sure. But there were okay. Right now, our DSC leads are not mainly IT students. Okay, so there are business ad, chemistry students.
Nursing.
You remember?
She was a graduate of pharmacy. Then she is now taking second course, which is IT.
Okay, that's why. Okay, thank you so much, Rana. Okay, so that is why, regardless of your course, if you are really into technology, you can be a student developer yourself. Okay, so don't limit yourself like, nursing akong gikuha, di ko pwede maging developer. Kabalo ka. Ay, wow, gabi siya na ko. Kabalo ka, useful mo gud kayo ang technology nowadays. Labo na kay, nagka-modern ang atong society. So, why not give it a try? Join DSC niya. If di ka ganahan, okay na po me. You're free to leave. But take the chance, take this opportunity kasi useful magod yung DSC for everyone. Okay? So I hope you get the point basta sa kanang gap between theory and practice. Okay? So now we will be having a test. Kanina pa dyan nagpastorya si Rona pero nagod siya part good. So let's have a testimony from our former DSC lead and our current managing director, okay, Miss Rona Rose Dalagan. Okay, take the
So, I will talk about my testimony as a former DSC lead and also the family. So, this was the photo of our DSC summit that September 2018 at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Excuse me, Ron.
I want you to meet Mr. Shadroy de la Cruz. He is one of the Googler and the Google community manager. So he serves as the guide for all of us in the SC Philippines. So he's like a dad to all of us because he always guides us about everything. So during the summit, I've made a lot of friends across the 5 countries around the Southeast Asia. So as you can see there in the pictures, I've met them and become friends with them also. So in the workshop, on the first day, we were taught about the different actions in Google. We also have the site building workshop and how to build your community workshop. So all of this happened during the first day. And on the second day, we have a lots of seminar, as in whole day puro seminar. Siguro migpaminaw. So it talk about AngularJS, BigQuery for data analyst, also Android 101, machine learning, resume building, about the interview skills, and also the most awaited part of everyone, the tour at KLCC part where in the Twin Tower is there. Then we also have the cultural night on the evening. So last year we have 19 leads from the Philippines. So we are the persons coming from the different universities across the Philippines. So maybe you'll tell now, if you're joining the SC, it's like you're competing with each other. But for us, we are not. You can feel that there's a competition because we just help each other and guide each other throughout building our communities. And Also, we treat each other as a family, and that's my favorite part about it. Although we just met each other for like 3 days, we're now just like a family to everyone, and that's what I like the most. So, this was the photo of us at Naiya International Airport. This is the time na niabot nami from Malaysia to the Philippines. So, this is the saying goodbye moment. So, I'll talk about the previous activities of the DSC. So, the first activity that I've also held last year was also info session, but that was through physical because COVID, wala pa COVID ito na time. So, these are the people who attended the info session. These are coming from different departments, not just on computer studies, but also in Edu, in BSBA, and HM and TM, and a lot of them. Next is the PHP workshop. This was in partnership with the Crystal E College Programmers Guild. So this was headed by Sir Ace Casabuena, the CEC Programmers Guild advisor. Next is the Web Dev plus Git. So this was headed by Sir J. Paul Aying and his co-worker. So it talked about web dev, basically on CSS and HTML. Then we've also had the chance to know about the basics of Git, how to transfer files and get the files from the other, what do you call that, other container, like, so we've also talked about that. Next is the cloud study jump. So this was held last November, I think, 2019. So we've talked, it's like a competition, ay not competition, para siya challenge na humano na nimo siya within a time frame kana na challenge, and then you'll get points if ever na kay mahuman. Then if mahuman na nimo na challenge, na kay makuha na badge which you can put at your LinkedIn account. So pwede to nimo siya magamit because we all know that most companies nowadays were asking for your LinkedIn account so that they will know about your skills and your knowledge about coding. So next is we have the chance to be a facilitator of the ICT Quiz Ball. So during this event, we've just facilitated the program. We've facilitated how the kids would answer the questions and also about the technical things about their. And as what Kate have shown to you earlier, these are my members last year for the year 2019 to 2020. So this involves the core team, technical team, and non-technical team. And luckily, most of them are still members of this club, but some of them are not yet member now because they've stopped, and some, most of them stop at school. So these are the calendars of activities. So I am proud to announce that this September or maybe October, we will have Kotlin workshop. It is an Android Kotlin study jam. It is with the use of quick labs, just like the cloud study jams that we've held before. So it will also be helpful for us to know about the Android Kotlin. Next is on October or November, we also have cloud study jumps, just like what we did last year. And then by December, we'll have Flutter study jump. This will be also helpful because me, myself, I don't know about Flutter, and I'm looking forward for this event. Then on January, we will have the Firebase study jump. So these are the calendar of activities for us this year. So to sum up everything, I've believe in this quote that by challenging ourselves, we develop, we achieve, and when we do, we realize that it's not our ability that holds us back, but our thinking. So all you have to do is to take the risk, step out of your comfort zone, and you may not know what does that out of your comfort zone awaits you. So keep on pushing yourselves to be better and stay safe. So now I would like to ask the presence of our current lead for this year, Miss Kate Brooke. Kate?
Yes? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would like I think the viewers would like to know about your journey towards being a lead so that you can also inspire others for that. So let me interview you and ask some questions. So
Okay,
during
no
your
problem.
on
Yes.
the application as a lead, we would like to know how did you become a lead. So can you tell me what happened during July 2020? This is 2020.
Okay, but first, I had to submit the application last May 2020. Okay, so DSC was first. DSC held a webinar through YouTube, through YouTube, and they explained how you would be able to be a part of the team, how to become a DSC lead, and I just followed all of the instructions. I've explained what I've done because when I was a core team last year, right? So when I was a core team, I just explained what I did and what I would like to do if I would be a DSC lead. So I would like to show you my sample, my what you call that application video, but I don't have it right now because this is a surprise interview. I wasn't prepared. Okay, so that's all. During May 2020, I just had to fill up a form which is about 3 pages, I guess, three like this of forms. So it just mainly lets you explain what you can do, what are your abilities, are you a good leader, and stuff like that. I guess also, I know I'm not sure if I'm the only one who applied from our school, but maybe someone applied. But because right now Mr. Shad or Sir Shad told us that they are having some AIs. Okay, AI. So some applications would be void if something is missing. So since I've completed, maybe that's the reason why I was accepted or I received a letter for the interview. Yeah, that's it. Daldal ko.
So during July 2020, can you tell us about the very exciting part of applying as a DSC lead?
Actually, it was not exciting at all. It was nerve-wracking. As in, why joke? Okay, so it happened. I forgot the date, but I remember that day very clearly because run out. Perfect. And you can if you move the appointment, there's a possibility your application would be void. So I was so scared I wouldn't be able to attend. So all I did was my phone was low bat that time. Okay, to be honest, it was low bat. So I had to borrow a phone from my mom for the mobile internet because she doesn't have a Google Meet, and it would take up much of my data if I download a Google Meet. So I had to borrow another phone from my neighbor just to be able to attend the interview. So it was so nerve-wracking. I was able to go in the go it was Google Meet. So I was able to enter the Google Meet 1 minute before the minute. I was supposed to be there 30 seconds, I guess, or 30 minutes before the meet. But because of it was unexpected. It just so happened that 1 hour before the interview, there was a brand out. Okay, so that's it. It was so nerve wracking, but the interviewer, I guess it was Mr. he was Indian. It's Mr. I forgot the name, but he's also one of the speakers during events in the SC. So he was so friendly. He understood why I was late, and he was so like I felt like I'm just talking to a friend. That's why. And my mouth again, just like right now. So blah 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 blah. Okay. So that's how it is. But it was so nerve wracking, honestly.
So when did you get the approval or the message telling that you are accepted as a lead?
Okay, I got that August or August. I guess. Wait, was it August? I forgot. I lose track of time. I guess it's August. Yeah, it's August. August, and right after I received that confirmation. Okay, this was my reaction. I don't receive emails on that certain email. I don't really receive a lot of emails, but then there was two emails, and I was like, "What is this?" And then when I opened, I was like, "Oh!" I see, this was my actual reaction. Okay, I'm not trying to show it because that was really my reaction. I was so happy. Who would have thought? Like there okay, how many I don't know how many countries all around the world, but we are just 24 who was accepted this year. So DSC leads here in the Philippines. So to be part of the 24 DSC lead is such a great honor. So I was like, oh, is this real? I was like, Mikey, bisaya na ka? Mikey, hapakaragogo. Ikaw tinood. That's why she slapped me. And she was like, I said, oh, this is real. Okay, and it was such a dream come true. Okay, and without any hesitation, I directly replied, and I was like, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Shad." And then that's how then we had a summit right after, a virtual summit.
So what happened during your virtual summit? Because we all know that there's a pandemic, so
Yes.
that's the reason why you can't go to other countries. So during
Sa-
your virtual summit, what happened there? What did you talk about?
Okay, mainly first we had no before the summit. No, the summit is the first one. Okay, first there were three events. First is the summit, the handover, and the kick-off call. Okay, so first during the summit, I was kind of nervous because I don't know anyone, and I didn't came prepared, honestly, because I neglected the email. I didn't notice the email, so on the spot there is like they would always send you a second email like confirmation. So I was like, huh, there is a summit. So I was still teaching an hour before because I had a online like I'm an online teacher char. Okay, so I had a class and I had to cancel the class after because timing pa jud nga mao ang schedule. So but I had to cancel the class, having a penalty just to attend that summit, and we had to prepare a PowerPoint presentation of ourselves. And I wasn't prepared again. So while they were talking, I was typing my PowerPoint presentation. But everything ended well, I guess. So yeah, it was a success. And then during the handover event where you are there, okay, so handover gani from your from you would be handing over the title to me. What title? Beauty queen. Okay, so you hand over the title, and then it was so fun. So much. It was so fun. No, it was fun filled because we had a icebreaker, the same icebreaker we did, and during the kickoff call, it was another call wherein we get to they explain again once again what is DSC, just like the summit. Okay, they will explain what is DSC, goals, mission, and everything, the one we've discussed here in our info session. And lastly, okay, the latest one, you were included on the last one. Okay, so the latest. Okay. So okay, I'll put everyone on it. Okay, so I want you to raise your hands. Kinsay naka-attend. Okay, so it was a summit for all the campuses of the Philippines. So all the core teams and all the members. Naka-attend ka, Kuya Ralph?
Ako kalabot. Napaong among kuan. Naibot among internet. Itong kuan.
Okay, that's okay. So now, okay, thank you so much for your participation. Okay, so it was so fun, right? Actually, because we had a breakout room wherein we got to talk all about our. Oh, we got to talk all about ourselves. Okay, okay, that's it, I guess. Nakam ko istorya, sorry.
But before ending it, I want to
Wait.
play a video.
Okay.
A video. About
Next.
the previous DSC lead, the 19. I forgot to play it. So I'm going to play it now.
Okay. I'll just wait for your screen.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So these are the 19 leads from the Philippines. So we've made a short video about our journey as a DSC lead. So here it is.
Developer Student Clubs has helped me a lot.
Rona, there's a problem with the audio. Can you repeat it? Ron? Okay, can you repeat it? There's a problem with your...
Wait. Can you hear it?
Okay. There's no audio. There's no audio.
You can hear it.
Yes.
Why? Oh, maybe there's technical problem about this. Yeah, but you can play it on the Facebook, on our
Okay.
DSC page.
Yeah, can you just give the link on the comment section? Okay, so that they can watch it since there's a technical difficulty. Okay. Anyways, is that all, Ron?
Yeah, that's all. That's the end of my talk. So going back to you.
Okay. So thank you. Wait, let me just... Okay. Bye. Thank you. Okay, so okay, I would like to first thank Rana for such a wonderful and inspiring testimony, and thank you for such a surprising interview. I wasn't looking forward to that. Okay, and we are looking forward to more DSC leads to represent our school in the future. So now, I guess a lot of you are asking, how can you be, or how can we be a part of DSC-CeC chapter? And what can be our roles in this club? So I will be explaining the roles of each of the member. Okay. So one more time. Okay. So now understanding the roles. Okay. So again, I've said earlier that there are 3 departments: core team, technical, and non-technical. Okay. So we've already met the core team. But okay, and now I will be explaining the technical and non-technical. But still, I will be explaining the core team. So first, DSC lead. So DSC leads like me and Rana, okay? So we are the community organizers, okay? So They have taken on responsibility to bring people together from setting up the club, planning and organizing activities together, and empower them to create impact to the community. So I guess Rana have done an impact already in our community since, like, what did you do gani? Diba you were able to facilitate, or we were able to facilitate through your lead. So facilitate the ICT week. So I guess Rana is such a great example of a DSC lead. So she did a great job, and I'm sure I will try my best to be just as great as Rana Rose. Okay. So thank you. I always join you in the video. Okay, so now the next one is the core team. Okay, so the core team consists of DSC lead, which is me, the DSC advisor, Ma'am Jed, managing director, assistant lead, which is Stuart, and 2 developers or coders, which is the junior and senior programmers. Okay, so mainly this core team, they plan everything, like they make a whole set of activities in which the members would be able just to follow, so that they wouldn't have to use up a lot of their brains. But they can help, because there are 2 departments, so they can be a part of those departments, and they can help the team as well. So since do you have any questions? So if you have any questions about core team, can you comment down on this comment section. So I will answer it, or we will answer it as soon as possible. Now, the next one is technical. So technical, from the word itself, technical. Okay, what comes in your mind? So technical, technology. So it means it has something to do with hardware or anything that you can touch. Okay, so basta related siya sa technology or technological devices. Okay, so for the technical, we have like leads pa niya. So these leads, they also have their own team. So the more daghan ta, mas nindot siya. Okay, so first, the technical lead. So the technical lead has a lot of knowledge about hardwares, like dira sa kanang like mag-ayo-ayo, pati ng mga like kanang like if we were to have a kanang face-to-face like event, di ba, kailangan man jud na i-check na mga things like ang kuryente, ang aircon, ang devices, ang mga apps, and everything dapat i-consider before the event. So they are in charge of the technical lead, and his or her team is in charge sa ingan ni apil ang mga projector kay sa una kay na pa may projector karon kay platform na lang ato like through Facebook Lives and StreamYard or other like Twitch, Discord, more jud na tong mga buhat karon kay online man ta. But then sana ma-okay na tanan para natay face-to-face, right? Sayang pod. Next would be the creatives lead. So creative, so it means na sila creative nga huna-huna. It's best nga ang mga nasa creative lead is mga designers, like they have knowledge about Photoshop, After Effects, unsa pa na basta mga animation bitaw, like they would be making the publications. Kana bitong makita niyo nga 2 days to go, katong mga sa info session nga design, basta tanan publications online or face-to-face sila magamaana with the help of the core team as well. So, lain pag sila rin magbuhat. So, dapat na-guide ang core team at all times. Okay? So, next is the photography lead or we can also call it as documentation lead, but depende na saan na ito pagtawag. So, ilhan naman documentation, so sila magsulat sa mga document unsay nahitabuan ni nga certain event. So, for other clubs, matawag na to niya secretary. And mga photographers, like sila yung mag-photograph, like, mo nila gibuhat. Para na po, na atay, not only souvenir, but na po tayo ika-post na po sa atong Facebook page. Paniut na ko. Sorry. And then the next is, last but not the least, the non-technical. So the non-technical, so di sila sa mga app, di sila sa mga kanang mga hardware. So focus sila sa mga tao. Like sa unsaon pakighalubilo sa mga tao. So first is the community development lead. So community development lead, they are focused on the partnership and program. So sila yung mangitag ng mga tao nga pwede ka maka-sponsor, maka-partner. But dili sila mag-buot-buot ha. Like we have to always ask guidance from our school. Kay sila man jud kay magbuot-buot ta, di ba data dito magbuot-buot. Basta dito magbuot-buot. Okay? So, basta ang community development lead, sila legit bahala ng mga partnership and programs. So, they handle all of those partnerships. Like, if naay mo sponsor sa atua, sila yung mag-handle ana. Like, example, naay mo sponsor laptop, di ba? Imagination mo ang limit ba? So, naay mag-sponsor na to 5 ka laptop. Okay? 5 ka laptop. So, sila yung maglista na, hatag ning kaning-kaning og laptop. Okay? So, ang sunod, public relations lead. So, sila ang sa public relations. So, sila itong hoy, dali mo ba? Join mo dire. Like, mas nindot na sila kanang marketing skills or business skills. Like, in trap kay mga baan ba na sila. So, like, dali mo, join mo dire sa DSC. Nga na. So, mo na sila ang kanang bitang mga, basta kay when it comes to like strategy sa unsaon para makakuha tagdaghang mga tao, not only tao but kanang daghang pong partnership. So silang duha mag-work ra sila hand in hand with the lead gyapon namong mga core team. Okay, so basin ganahan mo join, sayang pod. Nice ra ba ni siya? And then since I've already discussed this one, now let's discuss how to apply. Kaya naka-discuss na ta sa roles. Now how to apply. Giunsaon pag-apply. Go Stuart.
So, hello again. How to apply? So, go to this link. This link is, we will put this in the comment section or, in this live stream. So, application will be until October 9, 2020. So, for more information, just visit our Facebook page, DSC Crystal E College, so that you will be updated in our upcoming events and so lead, take over.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, ways in select. So, nakabalo na ta sa unsaon pag-apply. So, naami form nga ihatag. Wait, Rana, can you please send it on the comment section para makita pod sa uban? Please, thank you. Para naman pod na ay if na ay willing mo apply, maka-apply diretso. Okay, up to October 9 naman atong mga gidawat nga applicant. So now that you've understand the roles and how to apply, now the next question would be how do we select the members? Okay, so now we have Maris Bagkatin to explain it to us. Okay, wait, Maris.
So, hello everyone again. So, we have 4 ways in selecting members. So, first, must be a bona fide student of Crystal E College taking up any courses available from the school except for the maritime students. So, what is bona fide? So, bona fide, dapat tapat ka sa school, tapat ka sa Crystal E. Ikay ng school ra ka para mag-out sa school, di ba? And the second is, must fully comply the requirements need. So, our requirements, mo doon lakad sa link sa gingon ni assistant lead earlier. And the third is, must be a student who is persistent in creating solutions to the problems of the community. So, dapat, creative ka nga mo hatag og solution mo tabang sa team nga maka-create na tao ka ng technology or something solution para ma-solve na ang mga problems in our community, especially karon nga during pandemic. So, dapat makagama ato iko na tong creativity para makagama ka o kanang device or something sa ato mabuhat para sa community. And lastly, must be creative. So, creative, willing to learn and adaptive to change in the society. So, dapat medyo hunahon first kung ano mo apil man ka nga ani nga club. So, dapat nga creative ka nga mo i-adapt kung saan nimo pag-change ang atong society. So that's all. Thank you. Read.
Okay, thank you so much, Maris. I'm so sorry sa delay. Okay, so there's some delays, Joja. So now, the next question would be, what are the benefits of being a member? So, kita man jud na sa ato ang pagkas, di man jud matawag nga sigurista, pero dapat man jud nato i-sure unsa di ato makuha ani. Unsa di makuha na ko mo join ko ani para asa ni pa choy dili. So, now here are the benefits of being a member of DSC. So, DSC provides students with opportunity to grow their knowledge on developer technologies and more through peer-to-peer workshops and events. But so since atong mga peer-to-peer workshops una kay face-to-face man karon online na lang atong mga peer-to-peer workshops, though layo ta sa nasa sa atong mga comforts of our own homes, still once gani ikaw sa imong self willing ka mo learn, willing jud ka ganahan jud ka makat-on. So mo attend jud kanya imo di na kay attend nga more apuslan attend lang ko kay para certificate kay mohatag man jud mig certificate apuslan maka certificate lang ko, at least apply what you've learned mo bitaning we bridge or DSC bridge the gap between theory and practice. Okay, so muna naa nimo ang discipline o responsibility nga mo apply sa tanan imong na learn. Next is gain relevant industry experience by solving problems for local organizations with technology-based solutions. So, nato yung message sa una ba during sa among summit nga katong with the core teams na nga ang gidiscuss sa school is katong 3x3 ra nga Rubik's Cube. But actually ang atong ma-experience sa world kay dako na majud kay ni grabe na majud ka vast ang use of technology is dili lang 3x3 nga Rubik's Cube ato magkuha is 9x9 or kanang kinadak-an jud nga Rubik's Cube. So muna we have this DSC is also another way to help us to gain more industry experience or experience pag unsaon pag-solve og problem like kay naman jud problems jud ang technology and like sa atong society nga makatabang jud ang technology. Kay though naa siya negative ang technology but mas mulabaw magud ang mga positive effects sa technology and it has helped our life. Like sige ingna ko mabuhay ba or maka-stay ba ka sa kaadlaw nga di ka maghawid sa cellphone. O kaya nimo i-comment sa ubos niya mo hatagan tikag masigarbong palakpakan char bitaw hatagan tikag grabe nga honor jud as in like atong life magud kan kinaka-revolve sa technology. That's why we have to learn the technology we are using and the technology will be using soon. Basin day wata kabalo bisag business ad ka ikaw di maka-create og app nga magamit sa whole world useful kaayo, di ba? So next is it helps us to showcase their prototypes and solutions to their local community and industry leaders. So, balik-balik na dyan nga mag-solve ta. Kabalo ko, halos tanan dyan nga slides, solutions to the local community, to the problems of the local community, which is really true madyo sa atong kinabuhi. Ang problems available madyo siya anytime, or naa madyo na siya kalingaw. Di siya available, naa na kalingaw. So, that's why we are searching for solutions, and DSC will be of great help in looking for solutions. And last but not least, you have the chance to be hired in a prestigious company. Like, di ba katong giingon ni Ronald, like sa LinkedIn, magbutang kag mga badge, kinaka-complete kag niya na. Mauna mo galitan awon karon. So like, daghan din kay siya na human. Bright din ni siya, daghan din ni siya kaya. Ni mo to, ikaw mas dawaton ka kaysa example. Let's say, nursing graduate ka, pero daghan kay kag nahuman na kay mga badges. Mas murag imong knowledge is more than the graduate jud nga BSIT or BSCS. So, na bigger chance nga ikaw jud dawaton bisag lahi imong course, okay? It's because DSC gave you the chance para magkaroon og mga badges which proves nga kaya nimo bisag lahi imong course, kaya nimo, kaya naton tanan. So, always keep in mind niya ug unsa man atong buhaton sa atong kinabuhi, kaya jud na nato bisan unsa pa nang problema ha. So, basta mo ni ako maingon, basta ang DSC daghan kay siyang matabang and sa imong curriculum vitae or sa imong resume nindot kaya tan-awon ba siya gi-attend kag fire-based workshop training mga daghan kayo niya ay nig-apply nimo, wow daghan na din ni siya, okay, so well equipped na jud ni siya, din sure na jud ko nga makasaligan ni if unsa akong ipabuhat niya. Okay, so unta na gets inyo ang point, and Next, kay murag taas-taas na jud akong gipangyawit. Next would be okay, so let's have a summary. Okay, so let's summarize everything. So to summarize, Google selects developer student leads and they start a student club in their campus. Okay, these clubs provide students with the opportunity to grow their knowledge on developer technologies and more through peer-to-peer workshops and events nga for free. Okay, ato na ipa-emphasize, for free para mas ganahan. For free ha, for free. Okay, next is gain relevant industry experience by solving problems for local organizations and technology-based solutions. Next is participate in the annual solution challenge. Okay? So, okay, wait. Let me just add the rest of the team. Makamute lang sila para di na ako maglibog ug ano niya. Okay? Para makita po din nyo sila ilang makagwapa o kagwapo. Okay? So, basin na uban di ganahan mo attend sa solution challenge. Like, kamo ba, if gusto jud mo magkaroon change atong world, ayaw mo kahadlok. Like, change is inevitable. It happens in our daily lives. So all we have to do is adapt to those changes and Mora, and be happy sa mga changes because they make us who we are today. Kaya if wala ni mga changes, murag kulang, like, mauba ni gamold na to who we are, okay? So now, okay, na-explain naman ni Rona ning upcoming events, okay? Okay, so now, okay, mana ang upcoming events. Okay, Ron, your turn na, Ron.
So, we will play again the video. So, Kate, can you click the link?
Wait lang, guys. Okay, let me just, okay, for a while lang, Jude. Okay, ako sa i-open ang Facebook. Okay, na dito. Wait, let me just move it. Wait, let me just transfer this. Wait, sa Pikas laptop, manggod siya, Ron. Kalit lang. Oh. Halang tingog na. Wait, let me just... Sorry, Jude. So,
I'll just interview our colleagues lang while waiting.
Okay.
So, Stewart.
Makita ba?
How's your experience as an assistant lead?
So far, I've gained additional knowledge about different platforms of Google.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Kasi,
Tiwasa lang.
Oh.
Okay, so now...
Okay.
Okay, so can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Developer Student Clubs has helped me a lot. It was life-changing because I was able to expand my network of friends and mentors from Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and many other nationalities.
So he's the lead who made the pavilion up.
Yes, he made the pavilion. He leaded the making of the pavilion.
DSC helped me boost my confidence as a student leader. At the same time, it became the avenue for me to acquire skills and knowledge that is outside the four corners of my classroom.
DSC helped me build my confidence. After becoming a lead, I felt the urge to conduct and participate in every event that I can. I was able to meet new people, which greatly widens my circle.
DSC helped me by training my mind to be solution-oriented so that I can always think of what I can do for my community.
DSC helped me not only building up my career, but also it helped me to broaden out the unknown finance side of myself, and that was unseen to me before. And now I see it clearly, and that's all because of DSC.
It's the friendship and bonds that we've created together with my colleagues, as well as learning together with my team.
The 2019 Southeast Asia DSC Summit. The experience was overwhelming since we got to meet fellow leads from different countries, learn more from Googlers, and it made us become more optimistic in leading our very own chapters.
We did study jams because we learned how to teach, and by teaching, we learn.
It's knowing that I could make a difference to everyone that I could reach. It is easy being taken for granted, but when they show their appreciation and express their gratitude to me, to my core team, it makes my heart full and makes me want to do even better things for them.
DSC Southeast Asian Summit. It served as an avenue for me to meet new people with diverse culture and allowed me to learn from them. Looking back, I can see how much I've grown as a person and as a leader.
It would be those people who have the same goals as ours, those aspiring individuals who want to be the change by making an impact to their community.
Those are my fellow DSC leads, my core team, and my DSC chapter advisor.
Definitely the students who are eager to learn and make a difference in their communities.
People behind my core team, as well as my brother.
My community who are ever curious and looking for ways to learn from the industry, the marginalized people in which for whom we make projects for, and also for the underrepresented minority, which is the girls in my college who are constantly breaking barriers, trying to beat the gender gap by showing what they are capable of.
Is our Dev Talk, where me and my core team held several workshops in one day.
Our workshop in Firebase, where we learned with different students on how to build apps using it and its basics. And we had fun in building those stuff.
It's the programming competition. That moment I witnessed how a lot of students across the region have the potential to grow as developers and leaders themselves.
Life-changing.
Humbling.
Remarkable. Privilege.
Noteworthy.
A blessing. Motivating.
Fulfilling.
Bittersweet.
Unforgettable.
Awesome.
Educational.
Inspiring.
Growth.
Adventure experience.
My name is Ruby Sarabanes.
John Vincent Omanican.
I'm Brian Kel, Sagun.
Teresa Villarcilias.
Rana Estelagan.
Angela Cornell.
Daniel Galang.
Justin Louis Lucas.
Lawrence Burgo. Carlos Montero.
Justin Fong.
Bruce Vinzel Torres.
Kristen.
David Nino Angelo Patagwan.
Philippine Espina.
Francis Perpagunaran.
Aram Espra.
And we are the Developer Student Clubs Philippines.
Okay, very good. Nicely said, Rana. Congrats. Okay, wait, let me just go back here. Okay, and let's go back to this one. Okay, so now
I think we're going to entertain questions. Oh, closing remarks. Before your closing remarks.
Huh? What was that?
Before your closing remarks. Before you say your
Okay,
closing remarks, we can entertain questions.
Okay, anyone from the live? Okay, let me just check the live. Okay, so who has questions? Okay. Okay, wait. Let me just exit my Facebook app because it's causing a noise. Okay, so anyone, can you give us your questions? Do you have any questions? Feel free to comment it down and we will answer them. Anyone? Okay, we have 5 minutes. Anyone? Okay, so we have only 11 viewers, I mean. Okay, so the 11 viewers, can you give your questions if you have any?
So there's a question from
Okay, I don't see it. Okay, can you read it?
Mustang Lee. Kizan?
Okay.
Wala kayo fourth
Okay.
year students ani nga club?
Wait, I can't. I don't see it yet. Okay. What was the question again?
Wala kayo fourth year students ani nga club. So,
Okay. So we are. Yeah, Ralph. Can you? You're a fourth year student. You can encourage your classmates.
Oh.
Okay, can you say something?
Ang fourth year is kanang wow, dili okay pero pwede man mo apil ang fourth year.
Yeah, they can join.
Fourth years are now busy with their thesis, so that's is one of the reasons why.
Pero pwede.
Dili tanan. But they can join.
Yeah, they can join. We are willing to accept them, so they can join.
yeah, the more the merrier.
The more, the mas dali unon.
Also, we are encouraging those fourth year students para naman po'y kauban si Ralph kay Luoy pod siya ra usa. Okay. So if you want to join, we're free. Just enter your applications on the form we provided earlier or the link. Okay, we will be giving it also on the description box. Okay, let me just give it on the description box. Just go so that we can start applying.
Another question from Mar Joseph Bautista.
Okay, so what is the question? Can you read it for us, assistant lead?
Do you held workshops for those daily IT? So good question siya.
Yeah, it's very good question. So,
Yes.
Would you like to answer it, Rona?
Managing director?
Yes, our managing director. Let me just give the link.
Wow.
So, Kate, you may take the lead.
Rana? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's just wait. She says there's some technical difficulty, but she wants to answer it.
Yes, it is possible that we will have other workshop for those not IT related. So one example, if it is the leadership workshop, we can also do that as long as we prepare the speakers. And also the building the community workshop, we can also do a lot of workshop. You can also request that to us, and then we'll see if we can.
So we're planning set to collaborate with other clubs so we can collaborate in their upcoming workshop sad. So ato. So another question sa DI.
Okay.
From Jessame. So pwede ba mo appeal ang taga senior high ani?
Yes, super okay ra kaayo. Regardless of kanang your year level, basta for as long as bonafide student ka sa Crystal E College, you are free to apply. So I've already sent the link. So just click the link and get going with your application. And we'll see you soon.
Another question.
Willing mi mo
My
dawat.
question is
Willing mi mo dawat. Okay, good. Sorry, Stuart. Go.
From Mustang Likizon again, na weekly activities kanang lingaw like mag-code or anything hehe.
Okay, so weekly activities. Actually,
So I would like to ask Mustang Lee, are you a first year student from IT? Or how are you related to Sir Spike?
Yes, because they have the same surname.
Yes. Answer us.
Okay, since we're waiting for Mustang Lee Kuzan's reply, okay, let's just answer his question. Naay weekly activities kanang lingaw like mag-code or anything. So, as what we've said, okay, wait, let me just show you this. Okay, wait, let me just show it again. I'm having a delay. Okay, so the oops, never mind. Here it goes. So we have the calendar of activities for the upcoming events. Okay, so kaning mga events mo ni ang sa Google ay sa mismo sa DSC. So we can, if you want a like example, they are cousin daw ron. Okay. So if you want like gusto ka like na basics, let's say basics of HTML or web programming. So we will be willing for as long as muhatag ka sa unsay mong gusto, we will be willing. We will the team will talk about it if alangay ba siya basta kay just suggest unsa yung gusto nga ma-workshop, and once na kanang ma-fully ma-complete na nato ang tanan members sa atong group, we can think about it if after ba na i-conduct mo webinar or trainings and workshops. So there's a possibility nga na ay weekly activities, but di pa siya sure. Basta for us na ay monthly kay naman tay calendar of activities na pwede sundugan from GSC.
For now, sad is kanang lisod ta og mag-weekly activities kay online virtual ang atong kuan magod ang atong klase. So uban nga napay himuonon Saturday or Sunday. So if ang schedule is marag feel na to luag-luag na, we can host any kanang activities nga
Okay, nice answer. Thank you, Assistant Lead. Next question si Ralph Ken. Okay, agatong Corty mo na question. So, makadawat og t-shirt basta mo apel. Okay. So, as of now, kaning among t-shirt nga gisuot is kami ginibayad ani. Like kami nag-amot-amot, but wait. Kaya pag niagi mo gud kas nag-ask mo gud ang Google nga if unsay mga sukod, so maybe there's a great chance nga moabot na jud mga t-shirt, but then what I sure kana sa siya moabot kay COVID delay na mga tanan pang hatod. Did I answer your question?
Kaming gisuot ni Rona day.
Yeah, it's so nice. If
Pwede po sa
if you can get all
makadawat
merchandise from DSC kung mapil ka sa lead, like you can get bags.
Nada may stickers.
I hope I'll receive one.
Makadawat po gaming chair.
na siya free stickers, caps,
gaming chair.
Okay, so is that it? Is that all the questions? Overtime na ta. 2 minutes, 2 hours plus. Okay, so are there any more questions? More pa. Last call na ni namo so that mag-closing remarks. Okay, let's have a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much who asked questions. Okay, thank you so much. Now that we're done with the questions, okay, Rona, your turn na.
Okay. Let us hear the closing remarks from our current lead, which is Kate Group.
Okay, so ganina pa ko gato. I've been talking all day, then ako nagyapon ang mga closing remarks. Okay, since wala man jud ta kayo we know that there's a problem with the internet. So, okay, let me just give you my closing remarks. Nag-prepare ko an HR. Okay, so good evening to everyone watching our live. I've been taking for lapas na jud 2 hours, so I hope we didn't bore you. Now that we have that out of our way, It's time for me to go to sleep before my parents scold me for facing the computer the whole week. Just kidding. Okay, so I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who made this event possible. I would like to take this time to thank our school, Crystal Lake College, and its faculty and staff, for if it weren't because of them and their guidance, Rona and I wouldn't get a chance to be a part of a club developed by Google. I would also like to give recognition and thanks to our ever dynamic Dean of the Computer Studies Department, Engineer Michael Spike Cusan, who took his time and effort to make this event a reality and to be our opening remarks despite his busy schedule. Next would be our DSC advisor, Ma'am Judaya Bitol, who supported and guided us throughout our events since last year. I would also like to thank the wonderful people who spoke tonight, which are my core team and DSC members. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having taking your time to take part in the planning, meetings, and dry run of our program this evening. Okay, so this info session wouldn't be a success without you guys. So thank you so much. I am so blessed to have you guys. I would also like to thank everyone watching our live in the comforts of their home. Thank you for taking your time, and I hope you learned something and will be a part of our growing team. Last and most importantly, let's take this time to thank our families for enrolling us at Crystal Lake College and to our Heavenly Father for gracing this event. He has been with us throughout this entire webinar and has guided each one of us from the planning up to the actual event. So to be honest, words are not enough to express how grateful I am to everyone, especially to my core team. I had a terrific time in this webinar and it's getting late. Anyways, it's getting late, right? So we've taken up 2 hours of your time. So I'm so sorry, but I hope you learned something. And so now, before we end, I would like to confirm, are there any questions you want to ask? Okay. If yes, comment down below and we will answer your questions. Okay. If we can't answer it today, we will send you a direct message so to answer those concerns you have or your questions. So, okay, so is that it? Okay, do you have anything to add? Core team, do you have anything to add?
So additional.
None? Okay. So since there are none though. You wouldn't add anything. Okay, so let's end this. Okay, let's end this. Once again, thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. And as a part of the DSC team or DSC club. So have a great night ahead of you, and thank you, and bye-bye. Bye. Thank you.
I gotta go all done.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So additional, this video is recorded.
Okay, wait, let me just add additional videos. Okay, wait, let me just, okay, I'm having a hard time for a while lang. Talaga. Wait, okay, let me just, then,